Hey everybody, it's Emily the Crazy Worm Lady. I am here today with our experimental bins, and you see my dowel. This marks where we put the frozen. I believe this is whole. Yes, it is. So, feels plenty moist in here, that's for sure. And this is our whole apple. Trying not to move it so we don't too much, but you can see there are worms all around it. Not seeing so many in it, a few little beetles. But this was the frozen whole apple. I expected a little bit more progress on it than that, but it is what it is, so I'm just going to bury that back up, and this should be our whole unfrozen. And I'll pull this out as well. And let's see. Again, plenty of worms in the bottom there, but not nearly as much progress as I would have expected. So I'm going to put this back, and I don't think we're going to feed this week because I still have plenty to work with here. But we will take a quick peek on the other side of this bin because I did have some remnants of some feeding that I'd given them over here when I had to leave town. And it still looks like there's a good number of worms hanging out over here, finishing up whatever goodies were over here. So we will leave this for another week, and then we will get a better idea how this is going. But let's hop over to the blended bin and see how that one's getting along. Alright, so here's our blended scraps. Again, this is the frozen blended. So let me pull this out of here. And oh my gosh. This is nothing but worms in here. Check that out, guys. Literally. A little bit of skins left, but nothing but worms. So I put these guys back over here. They still have some progress to do on it, but that's incredible. It goes to show blending can have its benefits, and I've done this in a other experiment, but more proof. And now here's the blended unfrozen. And, you know, there's worms, but not nearly in the numbers that we saw in the frozen blended. So that's interesting. I thought the whole frozen would have a little bit better results. Again, let's peek over here. This is where we left them with the feeding when I had to leave town unexpectedly the other week. And in this bin, it doesn't look like any of the worms stayed over here. And I'm surmising, again, this is early on, but that a lot of that has to do with the fact that that blended food allows them to get into it much more quickly. I do see the skin of the banana, and there's a good number of worms. But all in all, interesting results so far. We'll be back next week, and we will definitely be doing a feeding. But I wanted to bring you guys along for this update today, so drop your comments below. Like this video, subscribe if you'd like some more content from me, and I'll be back with you guys soon for an update.